Hey, everybody. We got a heck of a show to do tonight. So, everybody just sit back, relax, grab yourself some snacks, and get ready for a good time because Shifty Sunday starts right now. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Shifty Sunday. This is Hebrew77 here. Uh, I'm the host with the most that likes jelly jam on my toast, Hebrew77, along with Amazon Lion. Welcome to Shifty Sunday.
Well, hey, Hebrew 77, where are you at? 7-Eleven? How are you tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, done okay, just dealing with this sore finger. Um, but
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty sore.
yeah, it's sore. You know, I mentioned it in the video, talked about it on the live stream earlier, me and Saji. And, you know, hey, what are you going to do? I'll just deal with it and
Cuckoo.
just deal with it, and we have a show here tonight to do, so
We do.
we'll get through that. And hey, I put the fundraiser in the link.
Thank
Anyone
you.
can go and click it. I think you can click on it, but I'll also put it in the chat throughout the show and pop the image up a couple times so people can see where we're at and just kind of you guys can donate. It's the GoFundMe account that we set up for Amazon Lion's brother. For anybody that doesn't know, um, he her brother passed away and left behind some children, and we're trying to raise funds a lot for them. You know, for various reasons. Uh, if you feel like explaining more, you can.
Well, and let's not forget that their mother passed away just 4 years prior. So they now are orphans. And I just feel like, I just want to try and get the community together to try and help his kids get a fair chance at starting life. Something that I experienced myself, I didn't have that fair chance. So for me, it's kind of personal, or it's personal anyway, but it goes a lot deeper. There's a lot of emotion that goes into it. Honestly, I think I'm going through the anger part of the morning. I think I'm switching over to that.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you that know, there are 5 steps to grief and loss. So I think I am definitely hitting the anger part of it. But yeah, I mean, if you could, just please reach out and give a hand. And if you can't help, I mean, you help with praying. Please let's pray for these children that God reaches into people's hearts, to help guide these children in the best direction, and that they, get that chance, that fair chance. That's all I'm asking God for. I know that's a lot. But all right, back over to you, Hebrew 77. I'm good.
Well, the GoFundMe account lasts until April 25th. That's what I put on there, and the link is in the in the description on the Shifty Sunday, description, and that's pretty much all we're going to say about it. We will recap on it at the end of the show, but we don't want the entire show to be all about sadness and whatnot. So,
Right. Why? Because no matter what you go through in life, the show must go on.
that's a very good analogy.
Thank you.
Well, let's see who we have in the participants list so far. Go Kart Bob is in here. He's talking. And he extends his condolences.
Thank you, Go Kart Bob. Much appreciated, more than you know.
And, you know, earlier, me and Saji had a special morning broadcast, and I think we're going to make a regular thing out of it, because he can't be here for Shifty Sunday. First of all, this has kind of become our thing, and he doesn't want to encroach onto that. So also, by the time it gets nighttime, he's pretty well tired, and he takes some medications that make him tired and stuff like that. And he does the show prior, on Saturday nights, Crack in the Darkness. So he's got that going, and so we started a morning show. Well, it's more of a mid-morning show, morning to late afternoon or late evening, or not evening. Sorry, no, late afternoon. Sorry, folks, I'm being distracted here.
By what? Your tea?
Oh, my phone's going off.
Oh no! Wonder who that is.
I think at some point during the show, if it keeps up, I'm going to have to address it. I'm going to have to go on mute and go ahead and let that person know I can't talk.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, we should have one heck of a show here tonight. We got funny memes. We've got some stories to cover. You've got your creepy critters, of course.
I do, and some microscopic things. I mean, it should be a good night.
And to start the show off, I thought maybe we would have an uplifting sort of video. Now, we started the video on a show that we did. It was a special broadcast. It was the fundraising broadcast portion of the show, and we had to cut it short because
we had to cut it short, and so I think we would like to start it from the beginning and show it, because I think it's something that everyone that believes, I feel like it's a good message that we all need to hear.
It's a very good message.
Especially in times, like what I'm going through. Mm-hmm. That's when you want to hold on to him the tightest.
But I'll tell you, Go Kart Bob, yeah, distracted by finger pain. I'll tell you what, man.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It didn't hurt so much. It's when
I thought he said finger paint.
What? Oh no, finger pain.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
He's talking about your finger.
No, but when I was sitting here at the computer doing all my editing and having to wind back stuff and click the videos into the column boxes and stuff like that, you don't realize how much you actually use your index finger. And it was the index finger on my left hand, and I'm left-handed, so I'm over here, I'm scrolling and I'm pressing down on the thing, trying to move the appropriate videos over into the boxes and stuff like that. Anybody that's done any editing, can tell you how that goes. It's a long, slow process. And by the end of the night, my finger was just throbbing. I mean, it was throbbing bad.
Yeah, and it don't look too good.
Mhm. But yeah, so I'm gonna end up having to squeeze whatever the heck is in there out of there, kind of like a splinter, I guess, but it's like a paint chip type of thing. And yeah, that's gonna be fun. But anyway, moving on. We got one heck
With further ado,
we got one heck of a program for you guys tonight. And we kind of were right on time. We were right on time. We're not usually right on time. We usually, and there's reason for that. Is like professionally, you don't want to start a show right on the nose at times because you want to let your audience build up and get in and get people talking. And once they get in and start chatting, then you want to start your show. But honestly, also there's a lot to discuss backstage when you're backstage, and you have to set up all the memes, and you have to set up the stories and stuff like that. And it takes a little while sometimes. And if there's any like bugs or anything like that you have to work out, like when we did the call-in show that one night, it took us forever to get that call center set up. Um, and which we will do another time. I think what we should do is wait until we have a bigger audience. Then we'll set up a call center when there's about 8 or 9 people watching. I think that'd be the way to handle that. So that's why we're late sometimes. And just wanted to throw that out there.
well, I was going to ask you a question, Hebrew77.
Well, sure.
I had put a video up there, and since it may be the most intense one, should we show that one first?
An intense video.
It's the one on the 5 steps of grief and loss.
Yes. Um,
It's the very
yeah,
last thing I
I mean,
sent you.
we can show that, and then it'll be, and then we'll show the other one.
Yes,
That'll be
they're
up.
lifted up.
Hmm. We could do that.
Okay.
Well, as you all know, usually this applies to the person who's dying, like a person that might be dying of cancer or some kind of other disease. They have the 5 stages of dying, and I guess I didn't really know this until you actually brought it up, that there are also 5 stages of grieving. I think they're the same. Um, there's denial, there's anger, there's let's see what else. Denial, anger. The final one is acceptance, but that's the 5 stages of dying. I'm not sure. Why don't you enlighten the audience? What are the 5 stages of grief?
Well, I can't quite remember all of them, and that's why I thought it'd be interesting for me to watch too, because, I got home and I was like, man, I'm really angry today. I was like, and I think it just automatically clicked because I've had tons of loss in my life.
Hmm.
And so I know the feelings that I go through. And that's when I looked up the 5 stages and I was like, I'm switching over to anger. And I didn't know what one it was. I just knew that that's where I was at. So, I mean, if you want to play it, click back into my brain too.
Now, is that over in Messenger or Hangouts?
Messenger, it's the very last thing I sent you.
Okay, let's get this pulled up. And while we're getting this pulled up, earlier on when me and Saji did the live stream, we brought up Hershey's, and we brought up an alternative to Hershey's. And It's called Jeremy's Chocolate Bars, and there's a big reason behind that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that portion of the show that me and Saji played to let the audience know why these chocolate bars came into existence and
Okay.
what there's actually a website, and I'll get into that here later. Um, it's boycotthershey's.com or hate Hershey's or something like that. But there's a big reason for it, and I will get into that. Sort of do a recap of what me and Saji covered, and I think that would be interesting for people to know because it is sort of like big news. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, we can't. That's John Burke. I don't know why I'm in his. Sorry, I'm going through this. Okay, here it is. 5 stages of grief. Looks like it's a YouTube video. Um, it's 2 minutes and 50 seconds long, so I might just let it play. This comes from legacy.com. So let me go ahead and share the well, not website, but the channel in the comments so that if you guys want to go and check out the channel, plus it gives us the opportunity to shout out the channel and let them know that we give them credit for showing their video. And hi, Michael Fontaine. Welcome to Shifty Sunday. Good to see you, my brother. You know who? It's Michael Fontaine. Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine, you're just in time. We have a video here, and it's called The 5 Stages of Grief and what they are. And, well, here it is. It comes, like I said, from legacy.com. And here we go. All right. Let's go ahead and let the intro play because it is their channel. We want to shout them out. The 5 Stages of Grief.
The 5 stages of grief are a way of describing how people may react to a loss. Psychiatrist Elizabeth Kubler-Ross first outlined the stages of grief in the 1960s. She originally used the stages to describe how she saw patients reacting to their own terminal diagnosis. Today we acknowledge these stages as common feelings anyone may experience when grieving any kind of loss, including the death of a loved one.
Okay, there's the one that. Okay, I knew there was acceptance.
Yeah, I knew the denial. I knew the anger. The anger is where I'm at.
Right.
Bargaining, depression, which I'm probably going to have through the whole thing, just because that's one of my diagnoses. So it's going to be heavier. And then acceptance.
And you know what? I'm going to let this video play because I got to go handle something real quick. Amazon Line, if you would kind of just be kind and talk through it a little bit so that we're not, we don't get some kind of strike of some sort.
You mean so that the audience or the channel will know what's going on?
Right.
Oh, yes. I've lost a lot of family. I lost my mom in 2005 with cancer. And it was just everywhere. They did surgery. They scraped what they could. The doctors gave us 6 months, but she refused chemo, and God gave us to her to us for 3.5 years. So I was able to process that, for quite a few years and knew what was going to happen. And it was during that time that, I took to have the strongest relationship with my mom, no matter how sick she was, because she was a paranoid schizophrenic. And that's a really hard disease, I imagine, for somebody to have. Um, but I loved her nonetheless. Well, then 2 months ago, I lost my dad. And, he was in his 70s, had had 2 heart attacks already. And, it was pretty much just that time for him. So I think the grief for my dad, it was more expected. But then I lost my younger brother due to him taking his life. And that has been the hardest hit so far, especially because he left 3 children behind. Okay, your turn. Where did he go? But you know what? I can still laugh through it all. And good things came out of this. Good things have come out of this and are going to come out of this. Through the process, I have a niece who I and other family members, including her brothers, had never got to meet. And she didn't know about her dad's passing. I felt it was only right to find her, which only took about half a day. And I took her to the funeral. I mean, I am heartbroken that that's the first time she had to meet him, but I felt like she had the right to know so that she can go through her own grieving process. But at the same time, get to know her dad through all of us, letting her know that he loved her. And I found out that I'm a great aunt. I really didn't get to be in these kids' lives. And so to find out that now I'm a great aunt, that could not be more exciting, And for those of you that know, sometimes you have to lose to win. And having my 2 nephews and my niece and my great nephew in my life, that is a win for me. Because that's something my heart always ached for, is to let them know there's good ones out there. There's some of us that are working hard to heal through the trauma and to be that better person, to set that good example. And that's the person I'm going to be for them.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue this video. And let's just continue the video.
Denial is a refusal to believe the loss is real. The brain protects itself until it has more time to absorb and process difficult news. Anger may come after we admit the loss actually happened. This emotion can be directed at any number of targets. It may range anywhere from frustration to fury. During the bargaining stage, we attempt to strike a deal with ourselves or a higher power to cope with our pain. Guilt is also common during this stage, as we dwell on past events, searching for things we could have done differently. The deep sadness of depression sets in when we realize the loss has really happened and our life is forever changed. This kind of depression is a natural response for most people experiencing loss. It is not a sign of mental illness. Reaching the stage of acceptance doesn't mean our grief is over. We understand the loss has happened and we can't change it. Accepting this doesn't mean we feel good about it. If you're grieving, You may recognize some of these feelings, but you may not be experiencing them in any particular order. The truth is, grief does not always follow a specific path. Your journey might feel more like you're all over the place, and that's okay. The 5 stages of grief aren't directions. They're just a starting point to help you understand some of what you might be feeling as you go through a period of serious change in your life.
All right. Well, that came from Legacy, and I'm not sure where he went. Well,
there's no doubt grief brings change. It changes our lives, it changes our routines and our plans, and it changes us. Even change by choice, as in weddings or new
I
homes.
guess we'll continue from here, and I'm not sure where he went.
But the change is
He may
not
have taken that phone call.
such as grief can leave us feeling so battered. Today, we're going to explore how grief changes us. And at the end of this video, I'm going to leave you with 2 really important questions. My name is Jo McRogers, and I'm a therapist who supports grief through this YouTube channel and through my private therapy practice. Please help YouTube recognize that grief support is important by subscribing to the channel, liking this video, and turning on the notifications bell. When grief shows up in our lives, sometimes the earliest question is, how do I get back to normal? When grieving, however, I would ask you to consider the filters of now and the future. So first, let's talk about how grief changes me now. Grief can bring changes in sleeping, eating, overall energy, personality changes, such as being more irritable, having no patience, or no longer having the tolerance to other people's small problems. It can involve forgetfulness, trouble concentrating.
All right, so I had to take care of something. I'm sorry.
I figured as much, but this isn't so bad. Maybe we can play this one another night.
We could play
If
this
the channel
one.
doesn't mind, you know?
I'll tell you, man. Sorry about that, folks. I do apologize.
And you shared it with the audience, correct?
Dumb problems going on here. Just somebody's not understanding what I'm trying to tell them, and there was a bunch of confusion. So anyway, I'm not going to get into the personal business while we're doing the broadcast. I just wanted to say I had to step away, and it was some personal business. And anyway, so this went on to another video.
Not pleasant, folks.
No, not at all. So we what was that? That was a different video?
Yes, I think it was the same person, but in a personal video. And she's also, I believe she said, a therapist. So, I think that's not a bad thing.
No.
Maybe share it with the audience, or maybe we'll do that one next time if she doesn't, mind.
Right.
So I think, in order to get past that kind of, mood, wherever you want to call it, and be at, maybe we could play that spiritual video.
Let's play the spiritual video. Now, this is a video that we had played last week, I think it was. But the problem is that we had to step away to go to Brian McFarland's channel at that time. So I had to leave this broadcast to go over there. So we had to stop the video so we can record his broadcast onto this channel. So with that being said, I don't know if you guys remember or if you saw the broadcast when it was live, but we're going to go ahead and start it from the beginning because it is an uplifting video. And Amazon Line, take it away.
All right. Well, this is a video about how sometimes the devil attacks because he is afraid of what's inside you. And this is signs that you have a spiritual gift. So take it away. It's in your messenger. Well, that got quiet. Where'd he go? Well, I guess I'll have to copy it and then go through the whole process of getting it over there. And I'm not sure how to start. Oh, there he goes. Okay. He got quiet. I was looking down at my phone.
I'm sorry about that. I was muted up. I was talking the whole time, but I was muted up.
That's okay.
No, I have this, and I was just, I don't know. I was muted up because what was it? There was something I was doing. But anyway, yeah. So, like I said, we started this on last week's Shifty Sunday. And for those of you that haven't seen it, we're just going to show the entire video from start to finish again. And of course, we'll pause it at certain points and comment on it on the video, not on anything that might come to your head. But anyway, here we go. And this comes from what? Grace for Purpose channel. You know what? I'm going to copy that link. You guys can check them out as well. I think they have a lot of uplifting videos on their channel. If anyone's interesting, there's the link. And here we go. And put that down. Put that down. There we go. And voila.
Down, boy, down.
One way or another, you are gifted. And the thing about gifts is that you can be incredibly gifted. You can be incredibly anointed in a specific area. But unless you identify your gift, your calling, unless you identify it, then that gift will remain ineffective and hidden. Now, understand that most people associate gifts with fame. They associate gifts with money and success. But we need to understand that your gift is unique to you. You may perceive your gift or your role to be small or insignificant in the kingdom of God. But believe me, every gift has a purpose. We all have a purpose.
Oh, sorry.
Never wish, or rather never envy another person.
I was playing a little bit of belly music. I didn't mean to. That's sort of like a nervous thing I do. Okay.
Person's gift. You have no idea the load they carry. You have no idea what it takes to carry that gift. What it takes to have a voice like that. To have skills like that. Or to be able to write or lead like that. I say that because inasmuch as we all have unique gifts, each unique gift comes with its own set of unique battles. There are evil forces that come against you specifically to try and delay the cultivation of your...
Man, I'll tell you what, some evil forces, I feel like I've been spiritually attacked this week. Because I'll tell you what, man, there's been some things that have come up, and I feel that when things happen, like, you know how you say when you have, well, if you didn't have any bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all. But I think that
well, you know, like one of the gifts I carry is love.
Mhm.
And that is heavy. You know, it can get heavy at times. Because you're just that loving and that caring.
But I think that when we sometimes have issues happening to us, like even little tiny things, they build up to bigger things, and then we want to cuss someone out, or we want to throw money, at them, like in an angry way, like they'll throw it out your window or something. And you want to argue with someone, or you might even argue and yell at somebody you love and have real no beef with that person, but it comes out of you in a negative way because you're being spiritually attacked by the enemy. And I think that the enemy at that point is egging you on to do worse and worse and worse and worse. And then it just gets heavier on you. Once you allow your anger, fear, frustration to get the better of you, that's when the enemy reaches down. That's when he wins, and he's laughing at you. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing. And I think that if we just can take some time and sit and pray to God, God, please take these evil forces off of my back. I can't fight them myself. I need your help. Please put your hands on me and heal me. Thank you, Lord, for everything that you have given me. I am eternally grateful. I think that if you not pray upon, but if you pray on these things when you are being attacked, when you feel anger, when you feel frustration, when you feel a weakness, when you're at your weakest, like for an example, when you're grieving, you're at your weakest. And that's when the devil likes to attack us. So I just that's all I really had to say about that. And that's the way I feel is what's happening is the devil's actually attacking us when we experience those emotions. So that's all I have to say about that. Can you guys hear me all right?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Your gift. They come against you to stop the realization of your gift, or to simply distract you. So the first sign that you are gifted is opposition. When you are under spiritual attack, that's almost always a sign. A strong sign that you're doing something right.
Right.
It means you're on the right side. Darkness is in opposition to light.
Yes.
Evil is in opposition to good. Fear is in opposition to faith.
And I'm sorry I keep pausing this, but I think also
You're good.
That's another thing is that when you are good and when you are within the Spirit of God and the Holy Spirit and Jesus, those are the people that get attacked the most.
He said that we would hang on the cross daily.
And we all carry a cross. We all have a cross to bear. And unfortunately, like I said, that's when the devil attacks you the most. When you're at your most vulnerable.
You bet he does. But he ain't gonna win.
Likewise, when you're a child of God, when you're living and breathing for God, you're in opposition to the devil. So expect opposition. Now, because you're living for Christ, you will inevitably grow in Him. And the more you mature, the more you develop in your relationship with Him, the more the devil will realize that you are edging closer and closer to your calling. And so this is one of the primary reasons you'll begin to experience spiritual warfare. And people will often begin to react emotionally. But God, why is this happening? I'm strong in my prayer life. I'm not entertaining any kind of habitual sin. Why is this happening? And a lot of Christians will really get in a bother, scratching their heads as to why they're under so many attacks. But perhaps if you were to take a step back and discern that the devil is trying to throw hell and the kitchen sink your way, all because he is in fact weary and afraid about what you would achieve for God if you realized that you were gifted. If you realize that your knowledge in business can in fact be used to grow the church. If you realize that your gift as a pianist could lead so many people to worship in a mighty way. The devil is afraid of you realizing that you're not just a choir member in a small local church, but you are in fact a vessel in God's orchestra, being used to usher in his presence to people who so desperately need it. He's afraid of how much more you would be willing to do the things of God. So he's going to fight you. He's going to try and scare you. He's going to try and distract you so that you never come to realize.
And I think that's a good point, is that the devil will often attack people who are children of God and who have God in their life
Absolutely.
more so than sinners, because he's already got the sinners. He's got them
Yeah.
in his clutches. And the sinners, well, we are all considered sinners, I guess, in a way, but you know what I'm trying to say really is that
I do.
he doesn't fear them. He fears people who are fighting against him. He fears people that are in a godly way, people who I can't even the words aren't coming to me right now, but it is true that they get attacked the most.
Well, it's like me trying to put my family back together who got separated through things like, resentments, or just because it was too much trauma. There was addiction, alcoholism, mental health, some who didn't want help, some who got the help but couldn't handle, the trauma. And I just feel it's right before it's my time to go to put the family back together. And I met my nephews and my niece, and I could not be prouder. And I am reminding them to don't forget to be proud of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter told me, Mom, you broke some of, what we call the family curse, but not all of it. And we're going to make sure the rest is broken. So that lets me know, being strong, I've been on the right path. Me being loving, I've been on the right path. Me believing and me continuing to, follow God, which is my choosing of a higher power, has really helped me through all of it. Without him, I would not even have made it this far.
The very thing that you love to do but see as insignificant is the very thing that will cause damage in his kingdom. So I pray that God will open your eyes so that you can see the gifts inside you. And make no mistake, your gift will make room for you. So I pray that God not only reveals the treasure, talents, and gifts inside of you, but I pray that you would use your gifts to God's glory. I pray that you would not forget to thank the one who gave them to you. And most importantly, I pray that the enemy would not discourage you or make you think that there is no place for your gifts to be of service, because that is not true. God has definitely created you with a purpose. In closing, James 1 verse 17 says, "Every good gift, every perfect gift is from above, comes down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow of turning."
The word gift in the original is often translated as grace.
All God's gifts are a reflection of his grace towards us. They cannot be earned. They're freely given to us. Grace is equated with favor. Again, all of these terms suggest that it is undeserved. One of the original definitions for grace is the power to do. These gifts are the graces. And that very term gift, the very nature of the word itself, says that it is a gift. Romans 11:29 says that the gifts and calling of God are without repentance. They are irrevocable. God does not change his mind about who he chooses, nor about who he blesses. That's how you can see people operating in gifts, but living jacked up lives. The gifts are given, but I heard a pastor say today that being in the will of God takes your cooperation. So listen to that. The gifts are freely given, but being in his will takes your cooperation. It's not just going to manifest. The perfect will of God in your life relies on your cooperation. That co-op denotes that there are two things at play. It takes you cooperating with God for that thing to manifest. But the gifts and callings, they are without repentance. There may be someone with a prophetic call, but they can choose to team up with the devil and call themselves a witch or a soothsayer or a psychic. Or they can team up with the Holy Spirit and glorify God by walking in the anointing. Either way, the gift itself, is without repentance. God doesn't give you a gift and then take it back. It's just like salvation. Salvation is a gift. It is there and it is available for everyone on the planet who is willing to receive it. What makes one saved is the receiving of that gift. It's the same thing with these gifts. They are there, but you have to be in a receiving position. You have to accept it. You have to possess it. It is yours, but possessing or receiving requires a change in posture. Ephesians 4:1 says, I, therefore, the prisoner for the Lord, urge you to walk in a manner worthy of the calling to which you have been called. Another version says, live a life that measures up to the standard God set when he called you. And then the Message version says, I want you to get out there and walk. Better yet, run on the road God called you to travel. I don't want any of you sitting around on your hands. I don't want anyone strolling off down some path that goes nowhere. And mark that you do this with humility and discipline, not in fits and starts, but steadily pouring yourselves out for each other in acts of love, alert and noticing differences, and quick at mending fences. That was Ephesians 4:1-3. The gifts and callings are without repentance, so that means anybody can have them. But it is the anointing that makes the difference. It makes all the difference. I hear my pastor talk all the time about how we have anointed singers at our church. But he says that there's somebody out there under a bridge somewhere that can sing someone out of a coma. So don't get it twisted. Don't be fooled by God using you. Don't think that just because God is using you, he approves of what you're doing. We have to make sure that we live a life worthy of the calling. Live a life worthy. I heard a preacher many years ago say, don't let your call take you where your character can't keep you. That saying blessed my life because doors will open and people will want to hear what you have to say. Think about it. People pay for knowledge all the time. Some people will see your gift and they will want it. But don't let that call take you through a door where your character is going to get you messed up. Check your motives and check your maturity and make sure that when you go through the door, it's one that God is opening for you. Next, you need to learn your gifts. One thing about the gifts is that many times we're ignorant regarding them. Many of us don't even...
discernment goes a long way also when it comes to stuff
Yes.
like this. Using one's discernment is helpful. Taking things up to the spirit and asking the spirit, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path?
I follow my heart. And I saw in the comments, because it came to me, I saw Crunchy Bee's comment about she's an alcoholic. And I have 2 words: much love, because I do understand that.
And know why the devil is fighting us. You have no idea what you're packing. I submit my gifts to God so that the anointing can rest on them. Because it is the anointing that removes burdens, and it is the anointing that destroys yokes. The anointing is what makes the difference. I am gifted.
Well, there you have it. And now we're all caught up.
We are all caught up.
So I see Crunchy Bee's comments. Thank you, Crunchy Bee, for sharing that with us.
Absolutely.
Let's see. I see. So YouTube isn't putting out notices. No, that's typical. Thinking YouTube.
I thought you did post it.
Oh no, I did. See, what happens is, hold on, I'm going to mute up. You can put out your notices, like when your video or live stream comes out. People are supposed to get a notice if they sub to you when they hit that bell. But what will happen is sometimes YouTube won't send out the notifications that people are sub to. See what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I was reading those earlier. I get what you're saying. They're not belling them. They don't know.
So, with that being said, sorry, I got hungry during that.
I don't. You're eating?
Yeah, you can't hear it.
Maybe.
An apple pie. And man, is it good. I mean, it's not as good as what, a warm apple pie would be, but pretty darn close. Pretty good.
So what do we got next on the agenda?
What do we, wait a minute. What do we have next on the agenda, Amazon Lion?
Well, how about we show some memes?
What do you mean, show some memes?
What do you mean? What do I mean, show some memes?
Well, I believe we should just go ahead and show some memes, Lion.
Well, I believe we should. So why don't you just go ahead and roll that beautiful meme footage? Get that music going.
Folks, I got admit, it's up to you right now. Hang on. Can you still hear me with that music?
Now you'll go all the way to the point where it says, "Go away, Sloppy Joe."
Mm-hmm. Wait. No, I was going to tell the audience something. These little, I'll tell you what, Matt. These little J&J's Bakery, the little apple pie things. I don't really like apple pies. Like, even when I would work at McDonald's, like back in the 90s, you know? Even when I was working there, I pull out a pie right out of the thing, and we're allowed to have at least, 2 pies a day. I would eat an apple pie, but they weren't good at all. I hated them. And then I got to a point where I just didn't want to eat their apple pies anymore. But this apple pie from the store, straight out of the box, it's really good.
Well, you know what kind I like, and I haven't seen anywhere at all.
They're
Nowhere. I'm so disappointed.
A shortage, if you will.
I cannot locate Boston cream. Where did you go?
Boston cream just said, "See ya." I took a jog and a rog and a crog and a biblical tog. And then it slapped a dog and shot a hog. Okay. Anyway. What the hell? You mean I gotta go up? Oh, look at those people hugging each other. That's funny.
He hasn't even started yet.
So funny, dude. No way. I have
Pardon him, folks.
I have seen purple potatoes, but I've never seen like different colored potatoes.
Well, that's because of how expensive eggs are. So if you'll put that up on the screen, the audience will know what we're talking about.
Look at this, guys.
This is in case you can't afford eggs.
You know what? I bet they would make it really
It may work. I don't know. I thought about trying it just to see.
You know what? I think these would make a really interesting potato salad.
Yeah, it really would. Boy, that'd be some wild colors.
Well, they do have. Okay, let's look at this basket for a second. They do have red potatoes and purple potatoes.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have to dye those.
And yellow. That's a yellow one back there, I think. That's just a regular white Idaho potato, looks like. Now, but I don't think I've ever seen green or blue ones. I don't think I've ever seen blue ones. If your potato is green, there's something wrong with it. And if you eat it,
oh man,
that means
you can't even be around a green potato, especially if it's like growing mold.
Ugh.
I mean, if it's in the air, it could literally go through your nasal cavities into your lungs and kill you.
I did not know that.
That's what I've heard. We'll have to look into it.
Yeah. We don't want to get hit.
I had to.
We don't want to get hit with misinformation. Baby daddy's locked away.
Like,
Yeah.
okay. And she got 6 of them. Woo. Now,
Did we already see this?
this is off Mr. Rogers' neighborhood of make believe.
I think I've already shared this meme.
Did you share this one?
But
Yeah. I didn't like her.
She gave me friggin' nightmares, man.
Yeah, I was freaked out by her.
I'll tell you
And
what.
when she was on and doing her part, I'd just be like, just hurry up.
Yeah.
Go on to the other characters.
She could be in a horror movie like Jigsaw.
Yeah. Yeah, Jigsaw's cousin.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta change this. And I shared this one. Shared that one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Gravity. Now, when I shared that one, I talked about the flat earthers and how a lot of them didn't believe in gravity, that it was something else holding it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, the moon actually does have some gravity.
Yeah, I was watching a video earlier of this guy and was like, can you really put a footprint on the moon if there's less gravity? I was like, okay.
Yeah, and to all of our conspiracy theory friends out there who believe we didn't land on the moon, also, you know, I'm still holding on to that one. If that one gets debunked, then I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be really upset. Saggy always makes fun of me because you still believe the moon landing was real. Yeah, I do, because there's so many things that they've debunked that the non-mooners have talked about. Like they talk about, well, a flag wouldn't be waving where there's no air. But yeah, there is some air in space. Very, very, very thin. But also, that wasn't just a normal flag. It was a plastic flag. It wasn't a paper flag. It was one they had rigged up to where it did that. Kind of like a mechanical flag. But, and the moon rocks that they brought back, I mean, that to me, yeah, sure, you could probably find rocks anywhere. But here's my question, though. The moon rocks that they did bring back, did they do a lab thing, like where they checked them out and made sure those weren't found anywhere on Earth? Or they just say, hey, look at this, people, here's some moon rocks? I don't know. But anyway, I digress. Let's move on. Now, this one I did not share. Why don't you go ahead and talk about this?
For the last time, what's the usefulness of this little pocket in the lady's panties? Someone down below I always put a few tater tots in there. I was like, what? Now I can't unsee that, so I thought I'd share. Who's gonna put tater tots in there?
I put tater tots in my pockets, but I mean,
I don't understand.
That's a little extreme. That picture looks kind of dirty. I think we should look at something else. Do you know the German word for brazier?
Stop him from flopping.
That's too much.
Oh, this is mine. My kid can bring one stuffed animal to bed. Have you ever seen the bed?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you want to sleep in the bed? And it's full of stuffed animals. And she sleeps on top of hers when she's in bed. I'm like, my Lord, I don't know how she sleeps on all those lumps.
You don't even know if there's a bed underneath there. There's something. But did somebody actually do this, or is this Photoshop?
I guess so. I don't know if they did or if it's maybe a comedy.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a chicken harness that allows you to take them for a walk.
That's actually a pretty good idea. They do like to cross the street a lot. So
should you take the whole crew? Just get a
yeah.
harness for each of them.
Oh yeah.
Instead of dog walking or chicken walking.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could probably make money that way. You know?
Right?
Oh, 1-800 Chicken Walker.
Oh man, all right, let's move on.
Okay.
No,
I can feel the warmth of the sun. I hear birdsong, nature awakens. It's time to sprout. Bloop, idiot.
that's how it's been around here lately. You know, and everywhere I'm looking, I'm like, ooh, look, tulips.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's probably how they're feeling right now with all the weird weather.
They're going to talk about weird weather patterns on Brian McFarland, or is it Brian McFarland? I think it's either Brian McFarland or what's the other one Sandy's on? One of the shows that Sandy's are on, they're going to have sort of a thing about the weather changes and stuff. I can't go into specific details.
Right.
But I'll just, I throw that out there, and hey, let's go ahead and promote their show. Why not? Watch Brian McFarland. Watch Sandy Diva. Throw them out a shout out while we're in this typical mood. All right, moving on.
And
Oh no! Don't do this
the
thing.
tulips. Oh no!
Ooh. Okay. Click, 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 and boom. Okay, I'll let you handle this one.
I need to cut back on caffeine. I thought these were baby dinosaurs.
You mean they're not?
No.
Oh wow! What are those?
Now switch the head and the tail.
Oh, those are cats.
No, aren't those little ant eaters?
Oh, aardvarks.
Armadillos? Or not armadillos, no.
No, I just said aardvarks.
Aardvarks? Isn't that what that is?
Yes.
But if you look the other direction, they look like miniature dinosaurs.
They do. Wait, that's the first thing I saw.
Yeah.
I didn't even see the aardvarks. That's
It's
amazing.
aardvarks going the opposite direction.
Yeah. That was fun.
This is so you, so I'm letting you have it.
There we go. Yep, this is mine. When you move your leg and you can feel a cramp building up.
That is so you.
That is so true,
That's
man.
exactly you.
And it's not really so much my leg as it is my foot.
Yeah.
My foot on its own, for whatever reason, the toes will start to spread.
And you're like, oh no,
open.
oh no, oh no.
And yeah, it's very painful.
And that's probably the face you make. Ah.
Yep, it sure is. Oh man. Yeah, and I do say a few choice words when I'm in that state. I cuss it out is what I do, actually. I cuss it out till it goes away. Yep. Oh, I hate this.
I dislike those sensor things very much. And this is the way I feel when I'm using them.
Or what I do is one, I stick, you stick your hand in the one, you're like, come on, man, I don't have time for this. And then you'll go to the next one, and the next one will work just fine. And it's like, that happens to me every time. I'll go to the first one, and it'll be like this guy. And then I'll go to the next one, and it'll work just fine. Like, you gotta be kidding me, dude.
But I'm sure everybody feels like that when they gotta use one.
And I'll tell you what,
Maybe.
sometimes I'll even have to go to each one until I get to the last one. Like I'll go to every single sink until I find one that works.
That's funny.
You know? My kids can't remember where they put their other shoe, yet they can remember that on January 15th at 2:30 p.m. I promised them candy and I forgot to give it to them.
You know that's true.
You got that right, man. It's like,
That is no lie.
I think I, like, one time, sometimes, like, you'll be like, when we get home, I'll blah, 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 I promise. And, you get home, and then it's like you're tired, and you tell them, next time. And then they'll bring it up, too. They'll be like, hey, you told me last week we were going to blah, 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 or whatever. And they'll bring it up and be like, oh, man, I did say that. Okay, all right. See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Oh, okay. You paused there for a long time.
I was in the comments because I'm seeing who popped in.
Oh, okay. More monkeys. What pisses you off? Nouns. Nouns? People, places, and things.
Great, right?
That's funny.
This is
Nobody. Oh, go ahead. You want to read it?
nobody. Me, looking at how pretty the moon is.
Mm-hmm. That is you 110, 40%.
Yeah.
My God. Okay, let's go. This is me.
This is you.
Yeah. Well. Look who is trying to end an argument by giving me food. If you think that's going to work, you're absolutely right. I like how the panda bear
is standing.
Yeah. He's got his hands on his hips just like he's that.
Looks like it's on his hips and his belly.
Yeah. Oh, here's you. This is you 100%.
Most people, when their hair dries naturally. Me, after my hair dries naturally.
That is you. Even the hair color.
Yep.
Yeah. That is totally you, dude.
And I can't stand it.
Oh.
This is me.
Yeah. When she's mad at you, I love you, honey. Good for you. Oh, man.
Yeah, I can get attitude.
Yeah, you better believe it. Oh, man. Next one. Now, this one,
This is too funny.
yeah.
I asked my work neighbor to borrow a pen, and she stuck this through the door.
It looks like a vape pen.
It is.
Pen.
She wanted a pen.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to put this above our door.
Yeah.
Yep. What do you think?
That's you.
And you remember the placemat that I, the doormat that I wanted in front of the door?
Oh, yeah.
Doorbell. I'm going to put a, doorbell out there. Say doorbell is broken. Yell ding dong really loud.
Yeah. That's what I like to do.
The house is going to be comical like that.
Oh boy. Your father says he'll stop wearing his pants like that when you do. Yeah. This was true maybe in the 90s.
Right?
We're all wearing their pants kind of like that. I mean, they still do it today to an extent. But around here, at least, I don't see it so much.
That would be pretty embarrassing, though.
Mm-hmm. The kid's shoes untied also. I still have trouble sitting with my emotions, but it's better than what I used to do. What, beat him up?
I guess throw them. I just thought it looked funny.
Yeah, I get it. Like, but why is he like beating them up, throwing them?
I don't know.
I've never done that with an emotion before. I usually tuck it down inside or let it out. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But anyway, next arena. You know what I like? Is like,
I thought this looked so funny.
it's the funny looking little drawings here.
Yeah.
That's what I like about this.
You can read it.
Me?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pasta.
Yeah, I'm reading it. I'm not. Pasta when you forget to stir it for 30 seconds. It's all stuck together.
Yes. I can't stand when that happens. It irritates me.
This is just a weird drawing, though. I mean, that's just weird looking.
It is weird looking.
It's a bunch of naked bald people. Well, I can't say men, but a bunch of naked bald people just hugging each other. Like, that's creepy, dude. I'm gonna call the meme police and tell them to please, like, change this image.
Stop harassing your brain.
Yeah. I call the meme police. Oh no. Japanese company.
No, this is just crazy. Like,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Japanese company creates a wearable beanbag chair so you can lay down whenever and wherever you want. That's
Why do I want to grow around looking like a gray pear?
this
Or is that a peach pear? Or is that a
grape.
potato?
I think it just looks like a grape.
You
That one looks like a potato.
wear it around the house, I hope.
This Yeah, you know what? That would be so bad if you're just
Wait, it's the shape of Mr. Potato Head.
Where? Oh, okay.
You see it now?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, and the arms are where Mr. Potato Head.
His ears would be.
Yeah,
And
Well,
her
I
head is where his hat would be.
a little lower. Yeah,
Yeah.
arms would have to be lower. But I guess yeah, this is weird. This is weird. This is weird. Like, why would you want this? Like,
I don't know.
I could see maybe doing this for Halloween or something, but this is silly. You wouldn't be able to sit down on anything else. You'd have to just roll around on the floor all day.
That'd be fun.
But seriously, what?
I would so do something like that.
Oh my god, this is a real product. Is this a real product? Is this for real?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Why? Just why? Look at the. Okay, let's move on, man. It looks like
We should.
I want to take an eggplant and stick her in the. She looks like an eggplant. Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
we were really sliding down baking sheets. Yep. Oh yeah. If
You're
you.
really sliding down baking sheets.
That's what it said.
For real. Those things got so hot and I was always so disappointed. Like, man, I really wanted to slide.
But here's the thing. Oh shoot! I gotta play the clip now. Hold on. Every time you say it's like Pee Wee's Playhouse. You know, every time you say the secret word, you guys scream so loud. Well, every time I say that, that's the secret word. I gotta play it. I gotta play the theme for the thing.
You know the thing.
That is a really hot looking
Oh,
slide.
the thing.
Boy, I tell you what, I remember those sliding down those damn things. Not only were they hot, but you went down like a freaking missile down those things. Those slides.
You did, and
that's
you
crap.
ended up, having to catch yourself sometimes.
And our playgrounds were in hard rocks.
What about the tuck and roll?
Oh boy, I don't know about that
Tuck
one.
and roll. This is a fast slide.
I don't know about that one. But you know what? I like the big one with the hoolies. The you know what I'm saying, the spiral, the big spiral. Remember that one?
Yes, I loved that one.
Yeah.
And I used to be a lot stronger, and I really loved the rings. And I was the kid that was on top of the slide, looking down, watching the others swing.
Huh.
I had really good balance then.
You know, the funny thing about playground is the teeter-totter is the only playground equipment you can't play with by yourself. You got to have a partner. It's like, I mean, you could kind of do a teeter-totter by yourself by standing up, sitting down real fast, but it just really isn't the same because you ain't going up in the air if you ain't got a partner. And those teeter-totters, they're a two-man show. So you gotta step up your game if you're gonna try to do a one-man show. You can get up in the air just so far that it hits your butt, and then you go flying and land on the other end of the other teeter-totter, the other side, It just
The teeter-totter, oh my. People scared me on them things because they were always trying to bounce me off.
I didn't know that guy. I didn't know him.
Right.
Bounce me off. Bounce me off. I think he's got a brother named Jack, don't he? There we go. You notice how she just ignored that, folks?
Oh no, I was just reading comments.
Oh, now here we go. This is good. I like this one. Fun fact: no state requires a dog to have a carry permit.
I thought that was so cute.
Oh my gosh! This
Dog with a
dog.
gun.
And then you could be like, you know what, officer? I had to fire the gun for him. He doesn't have a hand. And then maybe you can get by with shooting intruders like
He just
that.
really didn't seem to like that person.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. The dog just started barking, and I guess
Yeah,
that was secret
growling,
code
yeah.
for I'm gonna shoot this guy. I didn't know. How should I know? I didn't know my dog was gonna shoot somebody. No,
Or
but
he jumps up to, jump on their leg, all excited, and the gun goes off.
Oh my
Gets in the
gosh!
way.
Yeah, I
That'd
never
be horrible.
thought about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Never a good idea, but cute nonetheless.
Yeah. How would you pull the trigger? I would use his teeth. Hello?
His teeth.
Yeah, how would he pull the trigger? He would have to hold the gun with his mouth.
Well, I'm sure he'd have a partner.
Like oh, man.
This is me.
Is it?
Just call me the little engine that said, okay, but I need some coffee first.
Yeah, that would be you. I'd write a book about you.
Yeah.
That's what I put in there.
Yeah.
I think I can. I think I can. I gotta have coffee first. Wait a minute. Okay, now I think I can.
Well, tell them about when we were teenagers.
I gotta go pee, huh?
I didn't even drink coffee then, and I couldn't even get woke out of bed. It was very hard to wake me. It took me forever to come downstairs.
I remember. Click. Another coffee one.
See, this should be me.
Yeah, well,
The coffee makes your skin glow. Me.
that would be awesome as hell.
Wouldn't it? I
You
wish I could glow like that.
We wouldn't even have to find a light switch. Just be like,
Hey, honey, can you come in this room?
yeah.
I can't say.
Yeah. Can you stick your hand over here for a minute? I gotta find something.
I need to read this.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing a movie. Come in here and light my scenery.
That's definitely what you'd say.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
And this is me too.
Uh-huh.
I hate when I wake up in the morning and it's the morning.
Good morning. Oh boy, this one.
Yeah, this is.
Can't see the captioning.
Did you see what I wrote to you in Messenger?
Yeah. How come
Did
it's
you
not?
get why I had sent that to you?
Well, of course.
Have we all gone colorblind? For real. That's not the color plum.
Right.
It's a pretty coffee bean color. And the eyes are beautiful. But what happened to my strawberry shortcake? That was one of my favorite cartoons. And she actually came out before 2007.
Is that strawberry shortcake?
No, that one is one of the other characters. That's Plum.
Oh, okay.
That was her in 2007, 2009, and now 2023. I didn't get a chance to look up a picture of her from when I was a girl.
But she was, why does it just go back to 2007?
You know, good question.
What? That was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Well,
But I thought you in the audience would like to see that one.
Well, let's move on.
It makes you wonder what she did look like in the 80s.
I could bring up a picture.
Yeah.
Let's do that real quick.
They are changing cartoon characters all over the place.
Oops. Hold on, I'm looking it up. Go ahead and entertain our audience.
Well, like I said, that was from a show called Strawberry Shortcake, and this one's name is Plum. And this is how she has changed throughout the years. I'm trying to figure out what happened to her.
Okay, here is plum pudding. I've got plum pudding up here.
Yeah, that may be it right there.
Let's see. You know what? It would help if I went to images.
Yeah. There it is right here.
I've got it.
Like,
I got it. Oh, you can see it. Oh, all right, cool. We go back to the thing.
the thing.
There we are. See? Right there.
What happened to plum pudding?
I got a question.
Yes.
Why did they design the feet that way? And okay, look at
I don't know.
look
Maybe
at the
because it's
feet
a
and then
plushie.
look at the head and the shape of the head. Yeah, and pretend like there's no arms. What does this shape look like? Yeah. You think they were thinking
Feet kind of look like footballs.
You think they were putting symbolism in kids' toys back then too? Yeah. I'll tell you what. Yeah, it looks like a tallywhacker and instead of jolly knockers. It's what this shape is.
Yeah. Next.
Yeah, next. Wait, why am I next? Hold on. Okay, yeah, next. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our Mr. Bill segment that we do from time to time. And this is Mr. Bill caught. He fell into the George Foreman, right?
Oh, yeah. Because if you remember the time before, he was trying to steal something that belonged to me. So Mr. Hand had to teach him a lesson.
I'll tell you what, he just needs to stay away from your stuff.
You better believe it.
That Mr. Bill's sneaky. He tries to play it off like he's a good guy and Mr. Innocent, but we all know, Bill's up to no good. It's like Willie, what I call him.
Started making trouble in our neighborhood.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for the memes. So let me go ahead and where am I? Stop that meme music so we can get on with our show and don't be slow and let things grow and move to Idaho. Hey, we got Fizzy. Oh, I can't do it with that finger. Fizzy. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, no.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, because my finger.
Oh, no.
Apparently,
he's got a bad finger. And
the
what he talks
index
with
finger.
apparently is hurt.
Yeah.
Fizzy.
There we go. All right. So yeah, we got PlayStation, Xbox. Okay, what are we talking about here? I don't know what's going on. Stop messing with my noodle. Stop
Well,
messing with my.
after the little picture you just showed, there's a little funny video
Is there
of the ultimate cat dad
the
and
ultimate?
two lounging, relaxed lizards.
I'll be dang. I'm sorry about that. I was reading chat here. I was trying to see what was going on. They're talking about Xboxes
Oh,
and
you're good.
Nintendos, and I like Nintendos. I've had the original Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64.
My favorite was the Super Nintendo.
Mm. Yeah, and I even got the newer what's that Nintendo, the mini Nintendo. The name escapes me right now, but anyway, back to the show. You said you got what kind of video?
There is a cat dad video after the last meme that you showed.
After the last meme. Okay. So let's get over here. I got to scroll all the way down. Here we go. Do, do, do. I like that music, All right. Do, do, do. Oh, it's taking a minute.
Mind you, it seems to show that this is the boyfriend and these were her cats.
Okay, I'm trying my best here. Let's see. On screen. On screen, number one. There we go. Okay. Whoa. Huh? And voila. Get sound on. Oh boy, that hurts. Ugh. And play. I'm going to use my middle finger.
Are you kidding me?
So much fun.
Are you serious?
Dude, you really know all of that.
This isn't normal.
Uh,
There's nothing about this is normal. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Hey Google, stop music.
I like this part.
What are you doing?
Really fun.
Spotty. Okay. All right. Enough of this nonsense. Let's go, Chase.
oh.
He doesn't want to go with you.
Let's
like
go,
it.
Chase.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah.
Fine.
Hey, Google, play.
With my cats.
She's my helper for today.
Chase, get out of there. Get out. It's weird. Come here. You put my cats in a basket.
Shh. Sorry. You guys ready to learn your ABCs?
What are you beating your teeth? You can't teach a cat how to jump.
Oh
You gotta
no.
be kidding me.
There's no
Okay,
way.
Chase. Back to work. Let's go.
Huh. That cat's not a bad driver.
I didn't like them.
Are you kidding me?
You're gonna kick us out again? It's story time.
Why do I have a tent in my kitchen?
Oh, that'd be cool.
He's setting it up in the kitchen.
Right, you know what?
I would love to have a
No,
tent in the
no.
kitchen.
Are you kidding me? What are you doing? Oh, let's go. Come on,
Oh.
Yeah, they're fun with me.
let's go.
Why? The extra
We're
year?
not doing this again. Get out of there, Chase. Come on. Get out.
Doesn't go with
No,
you.
come on. Get out. Out.
Oh.
Told you.
You gotta be kidding me, right?
Guys,
Hey, babe, I need you to go to the store. We ran out of. Oh, dear God.
You would take them to the store.
this mess is so big.
Are you serious?
It's so deep and so tall. You cannot be. Dude, you just ruined our fort.
You're for it, really?
Yeah, it's story time for us.
Oh, wow, with the cat.
It's our favorite
Oh,
book.
I'm so sorry. Let me just fix your little fort here.
Okay, guys, we're gonna leave off.
Are you kidding? Where am I supposed to sleep?
Let's sleep on the couch.
Come on, no. Chase, move over.
Yeah, right.
He said, "Go sleep on the couch."
Hey, come on, move over. Just move a little bit to the side. Like, oh, God.
You guys better not tell your mom about this, okay?
Well, there you go. That was kind of
Did you
cool.
see this?
Yeah.
Oh
Look
no!
at this.
And then the
Now-
next one
What is
is
this?
the lizard.
What? Oh
Oh
no!
no! Now what?
It's not boxing this time, at least.
No, apparently
Oh.
something was in her pants.
What are you talking about?
That's what it said. You
Oh.
won't believe
Oh,
what is in
no.
her pants.
Not again.
Yeah.
And why is it gotta cut this up dirty?
Of course, you would.
Yeah.
Anywho, the next one is lounging lizards.
Lounging lizards. Oh, the Geico guy has a day off, you mean? Gets to lounge
It's a
around.
pretty cute video.
Okay.
It's the one right after the cat dad.
Mhm. Oh, here it comes. Okay. Not let me do anything. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It did let me do something. Okay. Push the volume up. All right, guys, come on in. The water's fine. Why don't you come on over? We'll have a party. Get the family together. We'll have a few laughs. Anyway. Die hard, ladies and gentlemen, die hard. Anyway. Make it big and
You need to rewind it.
oh, I know. I'm getting to that good old Amazon line. Oh yeah. Right there. There we go.
That's adorable.
Lounge lizard.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and open this banana up right here like this.
What the?
Okay.
No.
Now, I'm using one of the smaller bananas right now because sometimes with the bigger.
Oh my gosh, no way.
I think I'm in shock. I think I was just traumatized.
Yeah, me too. Why does he have a banana and where is he going to put it?
Something about the pill or something to remove a tattoo.
Oh man, yeah, no, that, yeah, but it didn't look
You
right.
gotta read the title first. You can't just go off the
No, that's not what
video.
happened. No, that's not what happened. She
Oh,
was standing there
gosh.
with her legs open, and he had the banana. He had the banana in hand,
Oh my God, I'm dying. No, I'm dead.
facing it right towards the center of her legs.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
So that's gotta be a sign something's messing with us, man. Because every time you go to video and you share it with me, and it's from Facebook, it always goes to something dirty. I don't know why. Why does it do that?
I don't know. It's either that or fighting.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey, I got a song for you. You ready?
ready.
Sex and fighting, sex and
Oh, good
fighting.
Lord.
They go together like thunder and lightning. This,
Okay.
I tell ya, brother, you can't have one without the other. No, not really. I'm just singing that
You are
because
something else, let me tell you.
no, I was just singing it because that's what we get. We show a video to share it, and then we get either sex or fighting.
So what do we got next?
Huh? Who, us?
Well, yes, us.
You trying to get me to change the subject?
Maybe.
Runaway train never coming back again. Going on a one-way track. That's what this show has become, a runaway train. That's why I did that. So anyway, here is what else is on there?
Oh, well, about the only thing that we have right now is it looks like 10 beautiful insects
And that's your
that you can keep as pets.
is that your creepy critter or not?
Well, my creepy critter is the tree of death.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's a dynamite tree explosive.
Whoa. Well, I'm gonna put this here insect things in there. So we could do this thing. We're not gonna watch this whole thing.
Our planet is full of diapers.
13 minutes long though. And I'm
Right.
not sure if
Diverse and fascinating creatures.
people would sue. You know? Amazon line, you there?
Yeah, that was very loud.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well,
There was something I was gonna say and then I forgot. Well, Lord,
you said it's
Lord.
13 minutes long and then
I said, Lordy, Lordy, I'm over 40.
all right, Pooh Bear.
No, that's not Pooh Bear.
That's what it sounded like.
No, I can do a better one. Hold on.
Okay, right. Clear that throat. Get a drink of water.
That's right. Oh, butter.
There you go.
See? That's Pooh Bear. But you know what?
What?
It looks like our chat, which was very lively earlier, has slowed down somewhat.
Yes. I wonder why.
Oh. Maybe because I'm talking about sex and violence, They go together like.
Oh, Lord.
No. But seriously, folks, we got one more little thing to show you here, and then we go to creepy critters. All right, here we go. Creepy critters, they go together like urinals and shitters. Never mind. Okay. I think we lost half our audience because of remarks just like that.
Oh no.
Okay, let's skip the intro and go ahead and you yuck. No. Why would I? Okay, go past the intro and booyah. Ugh.
Spiny stick insect.
No.
Despite its
Oh
name,
yeah, that'd be cool.
stick insect
No
looks
way.
more like a cactus than a twig.
No, yuck,
Its
yuck.
body is bulky and covered in small spines used for camouflage and protection. On its legs, the big lobes look like leaves of a desert plant.
No way.
The spiny stick insect is usually a light brown color, but occasionally can be green, beige, or dark brown.
Ew.
There's also a rare color variation called lichen that only comes with the female gender of this insect.
Okay, so what are you
Their
doing?
color is believed to develop based on their environment and what they eat, but doesn't always guarantee a specific color.
Whoa, talk about hiding amongst
Apart
the
from the color,
plants.
the difference between the males and females is actually very huge. Literally. The females are bulky,
Yuck.
thick, and can grow to 15 centimeters
No.
long. They have lots of spines on their back and large lobes on their legs. The males, on the other hand, are really slender,
Gross.
have little spines, and reach a length of 12 centimeters.
No, thank you.
Like the other insect pets you will see throughout this list, this
Wow.
insect is far from being a traditional pet. 9. Sunset moth.
All right.
The Madagascar sunset moth was first described in 1773 by Drew Dury, who was a collector of insects. Originally, Dury thought the insect was a butterfly because of its stunning markings, but it was later identified as a moth instead. Because of these markings, it is regarded as one of the most beautiful moths in existence, obviously making it very popular with those who raise insects as pets. During the Victorian era, the moths were hunted and turned into jewelry, becoming incredibly popular during the period.
Interesting.
Fortunately, the species never became endangered by the level they were hunted and are quite common. Number 3 on our list, however, is so rare that it wasn't discovered until 2009 and was even believed to be an internet hoax.
Cool.
Just like the sunset moth population, we are trying to grow as big as we possibly can on this channel. Why not help us by hitting that like button, as well as the subscribe and notification buttons? 8. Praying mantis.
Oh, thank you.
Praying mantis are fascinating insects that are often kept as pets. They hunt prey by using their strong, spiky front legs to clap onto smaller insects and stop them from escaping. A mantis has a flexible neck that can turn around just like a human's, large eyes, 4 legs, and often vary in length, typically between 1 and 16 centimeters. What makes the mantis an ideal insect pet choice is that they don't have any poison in them. Although you may be familiar with the appearance of the praying mantis, there are actually over 2,300 species of them living on every continent in the world. Except for Antarctica, where they would struggle to find a meal that isn't ice with a side of snow. Although many people may have seen a mantis in Spain, France, or in the US, the highest population belongs to the tropical forests of South America.
Lord, he even got a snake. Mm-mm. Woo, no way.
7. Luna moth. The Luna moth has broad pale green wings and delicate tail streamers, making it one of the most interesting and uniquely marked insects in the world. They have a wingspan of 3 to 4.5 inches, and their larvae can grow up to 3.5 inches long. It is sometimes known as the American moon moth, as it only flies at night, with an official name of an Axius luna. The Luna moth's beautiful appearance has been popular among people for many years, even making an appearance on a U.S. first-class stamp that was issued in 1987. Most recently, an animated version of the Luna moth featured in commercials for Lunesta, despite them sharing a similar name. I'm not sure if the moth was the right choice to promote a sleep aid product. I mean, it's famous for staying up all night. If you are just like the Luna moth and prefer to stay up late, give us a thumbs up on this video. 6. Membrasis mexicana. This next entry has a name that you can only pronounce sober, the Membrasis mexicana, also known as a tree hopper. Has incredibly striking colors and
That's
shapes
pretty bizarre looking.
when sitting on similarly colorful flowers. Regarded as the ugly duckling of the insect world, the tree hopper starts off completely black and develops its brilliant colors as it grows older. There are only 50 known species of Membrasis, which makes some rarer than others. The tree hopper is often chosen as a pet, but one mistake would be handling it. As like a mosquito with humans and animals, this insect has a bite that can penetrate a tree's bark, so it can eat the sap. Like a mosquito's saliva stops our blood from coagulating and closing the wound, the tree hopper stops the tree from closing up the area, making it an all-you-can-eat buffet for the little bug. Despite their attractive look, it is considered a minor pest and can even spread deadly diseases among humans.
No.
Do you have a pet at home that would love unlimited access to food? Let us know in the comments section below. 5. The katydid leaf bug.
Hey, dude.
The katydid gets its name from the bizarre sound it makes, as the repetitive clicking sounds like someone saying katydid. This insect is closely related to crickets and grasshoppers, with large legs for jumping. Unlike grasshoppers, katydids have extremely long antennae. Their bodies have a kite-like shape with 4 equal lengths. They have wings that allow them to fly away from danger, with most sightings occurring when they land on an object. In fact, some people may have come across these insects while driving in their car, as the uninvited hitchhikers try and latch on. The adults of the species are extremely good at camouflaging on trees, as their bodies resemble a green leaf, even having leaf-like veins running throughout. Katydids will stay still when they think they are in danger and will quickly fly away before they are harmed. Katydids choose to eat the leaves from the top of trees, and this is where fewer predators will find them. They often change their vivid colors through the seasons and can be found in places with plenty of greenery. For those looking to keep one as a pet, however, should know that they are most active in the summer months, but do prefer places like Florida, where it is hot all the time. 4. Atlas moth. An atlas moth is one of the sneakiest insects around. It will rest on a tree trunk with its wings closed, not worried about becoming dinner for bigger prey. You see, if a bird comes along hoping for a snack, the atlas moth will open up its wings and shows off its deceiving markings that look like 2 cobra heads. Confused and startled, the bird will fly away and the moth gets to live another day. Specialists believe that these unique markings are a form of visual mimicry, learning over thousands of years that some birds hate snakes and will not approach them. This extraordinary gift makes it popular among insect collectors as well as artists and photographers. If you think that an insect that looks like a...
You okay back there?
But before we get stuck into that, why not subscribe to the channel and help us grow?
I sure will.
3. Venezuelan poodle moth. The Venezuelan poodle moth mystified researchers and baffled the internet when pictures of it went viral, soon after its discovery in 2009. At a glance, the insect looks like a combination
I want one.
white poodle, causing many to claim that the
Yeah,
images
that'd probably be the one that I would want.
doubts were put to bed when the Venezuelan poodle moth was captured on film by Dr. Arthur Anker of Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan.
Did he say Arthur Honker?
Another researcher, Dr. Carl Schucker, took an interest in the fuzzy white creature with bulging black eyes and strange brown antennae. He used his background in zoology, cryptozoology, and science writing to showcase the animal on his blog. Since the moth was put in the spotlight, it has been a much sought-after pet for collectors looking for something cute and rare. 2. Monarch butterfly. The monarch is the largest butterfly seen in the British Isles and is also one of the rarest. Known for its ability to travel large distances, its population in North America is one of the strangest natural phenomena in the world. In recent years, monarch butterflies have significantly dropped in numbers due to their natural landscapes being developed, pesticides being sprayed, and global climate change. Over in the US, they are working to have the monarch butterfly protected under the Endangered Species Act. So, if anyone wants...
What do you think they're going to do to Jeff Bezos? I think they're going to knock him on his ass. That's what I think they're going to do with him.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's sad the monarch is extinct.
Well, what's that got to do with Jeff Bezos?
What's that got to do with this video?
I'm just saying. Yeah, the monarch, you know, I used to watch a show a long time ago. It was on WWF Adult Swim. Not WWF. It was on Adult Swim. And okay. So, no, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. There's something cracking me up over here. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. There was a show on Adult Swim, and it was called the what was it called? Something Brothers. But they had a villain, a bad guy called the Monarch, and he had all his little henchmen dressed up like monarch butterflies, and they would run around and shoot people and just all kinds of stuff. It was like because it was like a spy show, like a little. And then that great big guy, the blonde guy, can't think of his name either, but he's voiced by the guy that does Joe from Family Guy. Hey, what are you doing over here? You know. that was probably terrible, wasn't it? But no, if I can think of the name of the show, I'll let you know. But
Sounds like a good plan.
Let's go ahead and watch this video.
Wants to grab themselves this stunning insect as a pet, they will have to take very good care of it, or else it could land you in trouble. Before we get into our final unbelievable insect, it's time to take a look at today's subscribers pick.
Cool.
This picture showing a stunning flower mantis looks
whoa.
mesmerizing.
Now that is bizarre.
Heck yeah, it is. But I'll tell you what, no, don't worry about that. Now, here's the thing. This little guy right here, it looks like that Queen Amadello. I mean, Queen Amadella, because look, this is his eyes, like right here. And here's his nostrils.
Yeah.
So, and then down here's like the long hair pieces that Queen Amidala has, same color and everything. And here's her head down here. Actually, she kind of looks like a wizard.
Yeah, looks like he's got a beard.
Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Wow. We see the same thing, and here's like, this is a collar for the cape. You see the cape comes down here?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a wizard with a beard and a cape. But if you look at the whole butterfly, like as a whole, you see like eyes. Like this looks like eyes.
Alligator eyes.
Mhm.
Like from Peter Pan. The alligator from Peter Pan.
I know. That's what's so cool about it. This thing is just really cool all around. I gotta give credit where credit's due.
as its vibrant colors look like a pair of painted eyes staring at you. The flower mantis doesn't only look this way to win bug beauty.
Hey, that looks like lemons.
That or the little ghost from Mario.
Mario? You mean Pac-Man?
Oh yeah, it could be little.
Oh, Mario, like the ghosts that follow you, and then you
The
got
castles, yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah, it kind of does. Look at the pink.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty though.
Contests, as the floral appearance means that it can disguise itself as a flower to stop
Oh,
prey.
no, that's not pretty.
If you come across any picture online that you would
Definitely
like to
creepy looking.
discuss, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and submit your awesome finds. If today's subscriber pick has piqued your interest in this fascinating insect,
Man, I'll tell you what, this guy sure is promoting the shit out of his channel.
Right? Well, that's not a bad thing.
No, I'm just saying, like every other segment he segues into, subscribe, you know. Well, no, that's cool. We're supporting his channel by sharing it, you know, with this wonderful, lovely audience. And
Yes, we are.
you know, we give him a shout out, and you know, we'll do that. I'll put a link in the description, and you guys can all support his channel. He's got a lot of really neat videos on his channel, so you know, just go at it.
why don't we tell you a little bit more about it? 1. Flower mantis.
Gross. Don't show his
Often
butt.
found in South Africa, flower mantises are a type of praying mantis that look just like flowers. Much like the Atlas moth, they have the ability to mimic the colors of bright flowers as a form of camouflage,
Wow.
which lures their prey to them.
Oh.
Females are larger and more vibrant in color, with legs that look unbelievable like orchid petals.
Wow.
The male
Was that? Rewind that a second.
Yeah, and did you see how tiny they were?
No, that looks like camouflage.
Yeah.
Like camouflage pants.
Yeah.
Huh. You know what? I wonder if you put a pair of camouflage pants in front of that thing, if it'll change into those colors.
Well, I wonder if you put a pair of camouflage pants on him, if he'd look cuter.
Not lying. That's not very professional. What? Hello? It's a joke.
I'm eating a Reese's.
Oh, that's why you were talking. Okay. Did you hear what I said, though?
I did.
Okay. That's not very professional. But no, I wonder, like, if you put, will it adapt to every environment? Like, if you put up a picture of John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, for example, will it turn into the colors of John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith? You know,
How many?
that's what I would wonder.
Me too.
Or like if you put up a picture of the ocean, will he turn into a little blue guy? Who knows? Stay tuned for all of that and a whole lot more when Shifty Sunday continues.
The males, however, never evolved to have a floral appearance.
Looks like a leaf.
In fact, they are much smaller and dull looking. So, just be careful next time you are out picking flowers. You may just find yourself holding a flower mantis instead.
No.
If you enjoy videos just like this one, that
There
dive
is
into
good.
strange and fascinating creatures, why not check out our top 10 uncommon animals people have taken a ride on? If you don't want to miss any of our future videos, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons, as well as ringing the notification bell. That way, you'll be informed every single time we upload a new video.
Okay. I guess that's it. Okay. there you have it. There's the what you call it, 10 beautiful insects you can keep as pets.
Yep.
So, Amazon line. Question for you,
So
please.
if you like
Wait,
insects,
no,
there
hold
you
on.
go.
I got a
Ones
question.
that you can keep as pets.
Hold on, wait. I got a question for you. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, what if you wanted, out of all those insects, if you could keep one, just one as a pet, what would you choose?
The ones that look like flowers.
Oh, of course, of course. Yeah. You are a flower person for sure.
You have it.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get back on that page so I can link the channel into the comments so people can, you know, go on and subscribe to their channel if they want to, or go check out some more videos these guys made. It is a neat insect channel. Thank you, Philo Fire, for mentioning that. There you go. There it is. So,
There it is.
whoop, there it is. Whoop, there
There it is.
That's so much in the 90s. Okay, so I got one question for you, Amazon Lion.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready for your segment of Creepy Critters?
I am.
Well, then, ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, well, not children, because this is a non children channel, as it's set for on YouTube, but people of all ages. Well, I guess that would include children. Never mind. Just people of normal ages up to the age of 17 and older. For your viewing pleasure, here is Amazon Lion's Creepy Critter. Okay, take it away, Amazon Lion.
Well, tonight's creepy critter is actually not a critter, but it does want to kill you. It is called the death tree.
The Death Tree. Dun dun dun. Wait, what the heck? Okay, there you have it.
Otherwise known as a dynamite tree.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Something about ads.
Sorry, folks. We're experiencing some crap right now.
I think I've said that all week. Past 2 weeks. Hold on a minute. I didn't even get a breath in between the last
But
one.
we are back. We are back on the air, and here we go. Dynamite, take it away.
Ever heard of a dynamite tree? It's a tree built to kill. The planet never ceases to provide things that leave us in awe.
Look at this
That
thing, man.
is what the dynamite tree looks like.
Oof. It looks like, something from Mortal Kombat, like, finish him! Ooh, right into the spike tree. Fatality. I don't know. I play video games too much. But anyway, I digress. Let's hear all about this killer spike tree and how to avoid it, I hope.
Sounds
Don't know.
good to me. Ah, trees, one of Mother Nature's most majestic creatures. Always glorious sights to behold. With their beautiful blooms, luscious leaves, and poisonous fruit bombs. Wait, what? You read that correctly. The sandbox tree, also known as the monkey no climb or dynamite tree, lives up to all its nicknames. It might not hold the official record for being the most deadly tree in the world, but it certainly comes close. A video posted to YouTube by Animalogic gives a fun deep dive on the sandbox tree and all the ways in which it chooses violence. Reader, beware. This may cause trust issues with other trees. Suddenly, you might find yourself wondering what the birch in your front yard's real intentions are. First off, let's talk about those fruit bombs. The sandbox tree's official name references the small pumpkin-like fruit it bears. Up until the mid-1800s, when sand was the primary tool for blotting ink, these small gourds made a perfect container for sand. Continue, please. And therefore were a standard desk item until they were replaced with the blotting paper, Animalogic explained.
I'm sorry. What's up?
You just gotta scroll up.
Oh. Wow. Uh-oh. We got a YouTube video?
Would you like to read the rest and then do the video, or you want to do the video now and read the rest?
Yeah, go ahead and read the rest, and then we'll play the video.
But when not being harvested as desk ornaments, these fruits can act as seed explosives. Though this is more of a reproductive strategy than a defensive attack, aiming to get the seeds as far away from the parent plant as possible. Humans and animals caught in the crossfire can still be badly hurt by the relentless seed onslaught.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's watch the video. What the hell?
It'll shoot you, it'll stab you, it'll pull.
Wait, no. I don't. Can we watch it on YouTube? Oh. I guess we'll have to watch it here.
Alrighty.
Wait, no. Let's watch it on YouTube.
It'll poison you. Nope, this isn't the suspect.
Oh, it'll poison you. Okay. I did not know that. No, come on. Full screen. Oh, no. What happened?
I don't know.
Okay. That was weird.
In an Agatha Christie novel, this is one of the most dangerous trees in the world. While its name may sound like child's play, this tree is
While you play some of that, I am going to step away for about 5 minutes for personal reasons.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Tasha the Amazon, and you're watching Flora Logic. Today
Well,
we're
look,
talking
her
about
name's
Jura
Amazon
repicans,
too.
a softwood tree that always chooses violence.
The sandbox tree thrives in the tropics, and we love to head down there to see them whenever possible. But when we're on location, we need to be able to access the internet in a fast and secure way. That's why we use NordVPN. It really is super easy. It doesn't matter if you're on the coasts of Costa Rica or the mountains of the Yukon, you'll never have to miss your favorite content.
Well,
With just one click, you can access servers
We're
from
getting a
59
commercial.
different countries. This will help you watch the shows
Yay.
and movies that you love when you're traveling. NordVPN has no bandwidth throttling, which means you can stream quickly and securely thanks to NordLynx, a new protocol that connects your
Might
computer to the
watch their
NordVPN
commercial.
faster than ever. And the best thing about it is that it only costs about the same as a cup of coffee if you click on the link in the description and enter the promo code AnimalLogic. Get NordVPN
right.
today.
Well, you guys
Otherwise
do that.
known as the monkey pistol tree, possumwood, monkey's dinner bell, dynamite tree, or jabillo, the sandbox tree grows in almost all tropical areas of the Americas, especially in the Amazon. The name sandbox tree comes from the use of its ripe fruit as a container for sand, which was used as an ink blotter. Before blotting paper became more common, sand was standard on desks up till the mid-1800s and was used to absorb excess ink. After composing a letter, the writer would sprinkle the page with sand to soak it up.
According to accounts from the time, receiving a sand-filled letter was as annoying as it sounds. Understandably, this fell out of common practice by the late 1800s.
The sandbox tree is a member
Of
of the
course it would be a
Orbiaceae,
blue
commonly
hair,
called the spurge family. The spurge family
liberal
consists of about
giving
7,500
this
flowering
speech.
plants
I'm just
that live on
kidding.
every continent except Antarctica. Some famous spurge family cousins include the rubber tree, poinsettia, castor oil plant, and cassava.
Ooh,
But in the case of the
got
sandbox tree,
carrots.
you can forget about the S in spurge. With all the ways it's itching to kill you, this tree is definitely part of the purge.
Everything about the sandbox tree just screams, you gon' die. The exploding fruit, the spines, the poison, just one look at it and you'll turn into a pillar of salt.
Okay, so maybe I exaggerated a little on that last one. But let's unpack the real duffel bag of weapons the sandbox tree has in its arsenal.
First, we have grenades in the form of exploding seed capsules. Don't be fooled by the adorable mini pumpkin-like fruit of the sandbox tree. These poser pumpkins pack a punch.
wow.
Once they dry into seed capsules, they explode with a bang that has been compared to the blast of a pistol. The force of the explosion flings the seeds at
Wow.
speeds of 240
That's
kilometers
crazy.
an hour and can send them shooting up to 45 meters.
Wow.
The fastest pitch in baseball is around 160 kilometers an hour. So these trees are chucking out 2-centimeter seeds at around 50% faster than that.
Whoa.
These projectiles can very easily hurt any humans or livestock standing nearby. But luckily, it's pretty easy to predict when they'll go off, since they don't explode at night or during damp days. They need the heat and dry of the sun to set them off. The fruit is made up of 15 or 16 sections arranged around a center axis. The fruit will lose up to 64% of its moisture to reach a...
Could you imagine walking around and then all of a sudden you walk past this tree and you get exploding fruit all over you?
No, not at all.
Like it just explode, like
That'd be crazy.
like you're just walking through the woods and then all of a
That's
sudden
worse than the, witch on The Wizard of Oz.
yeah. I know, right?
The point when it becomes so dry that the sections violently split open and separate from the axis, throwing out the seeds.
In scientific terms, this is when it goes kaboom.
As fast as a bullet.
Fire seeds from the parent plant is more reliable than animal or wind dispersal,
Hey, little
since the
guy.
plant doesn't have to rely on outside forces to carry the seeds
Why
away.
is he upside down?
Exploding seed dispersal also reduces competition, with offspring being flung as far away from the parent as possible. One study suggests that for these reasons, exploding seeds may occur in so many different taxonomic groups. Go check out our squirting cucumber video if you need more proof.
Okay, back to the sandbox tree's deadly arsenal. We're moving on.
Did she just say exploding cucumber video?
Yeah, I guess so.
I would love to see that.
Onto the stabbing bark. A medieval torture device.
Nothing says "don't climb me" like an entire trunk covered in powerful 1-inch spikes. These conical bark knives are half an inch wide at the base and taper to a
Sounds
needle-like
pleasant.
point.
So what does it feel like to climb this tree?
What was that?
I said it sounds pleasant.
It's like bear hugging a bundle of bayonets.
The spikes cover the tree from top to bottom. They are so thick on some individuals that their bases touch,
Poison
forming
ivy.
a suit of spiked, impenetrable armor. You know, just to make sure you really don't get any ideas about climbing it.
The sandbox tree's third weapon is poison. The fruit is so poisonous that one bite will have you questioning your life choices. Expect violent cramps, vomiting, and everyone's favorite, diarrhea.
Oh my gosh. So you're walking along, and all of a sudden, not only do you have explosive fruit all over you, but now it gets inside your body, and then you have diarrhea and all that other crap.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. That would suck, dude.
The sap of the tree is also a poison that creates a nasty red skin rash on contact. If you get it in your eyes, it may even cause you to go temporarily blind. It's so toxic that its sap was used by some Carib indigenous peoples as the poison for their darts.
Despite it plotting to kill you, some parts of this deadly tree can be put to good use.
Oil extracted from the seeds is said to be a great purgative, if, you know, puking your guts out can be considered great.
Yeah.
The leaves have been used to treat eczema, while other extracts may be used to treat conditions from rheumatoid arthritis to intestinal worms.
Yeah.
Its seed oil is even being investigated as an insecticide. Due to its highly efficient seed dispersal, the sandbox tree is primed for mass expansion. In Tanzania, in East Africa, where it was once introduced as a shade tree, it's now considered an invasive species.
So I guess in addition to wanting to kill you, the sandbox tree has even larger ambitions. Total world domination.
Yeah.
If you live in the tropics, be sure to give this dangerous tree a wide berth. So what should we talk about next? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for new episodes every week.
All right.
See ya.
Subscribe to that channel.
Yeah. Post it in the comments.
Everybody, you know, if you want to subscribe, you want to find out more about deadlier trees and trees that
How crazy is that?
And trees that do other trees and stuff like that.
I don't know about you, but that was creepy to me.
That was some creepy tree, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I never want to meet that shit in the forest.
Oh, no.
Man.
You want to take the road.
What about Bob? What happened to Bob? Is he okay? What's going on? I don't get it. Bob, you okay?
He flipped the cart twice in one street race. Still got fourth place.
Oh, he crashed?
Looks that way.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you're okay, Bob, and you got fourth place, so you did good. We're all proud of you. Let's have a celebration. Oh, let me go get my kazoo. I'll be right back.
Oh, no.
Where did I put that dang gum kazoo anyway? Oh, there it is. Kazoo, come here.
Oh, no.
Dang it. I knocked over everything that time. All right, here it comes. I'm going to sing right now. May YouTube not strike me for copyright infringement. For Bob's a jolly good. For Bob's a jolly good. For Bob's a good jolly good. Again tonight.
Oh, man.
There we go.
That was awesome. Oh, brought to you by.
Oh, yeah. Brought to you by Crispy Kringles. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Hold on. Where's the camera? This portion of Shifty Sunday is brought to you by Crispy Kringles. Crispy Kringles, crispy on the outside, but chewy on the inside. Crispy Kringles are quality prestige. From our family to yours, please enjoy our tasty, delicious Crispy Kringles. It's like Crunch Bars, but without the crunch.
Yay!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, man. Okay. Well.
Philo Fire says more kazoo.
More cowbell.
Well, do you have anything you want to add? I do have that microscopic thing, and that's about all I got.
You wait just a minute there. Hold your horses.
I'll hold them horses back. Whoa, Nelly.
1 second. I gotta go fix something over here. I'll be right back. Oh man, I tell you, no respect.
Well, that's that. Reading through the comments. Looks like someone had a busy night and landed on their feet. Count the blessings, my Lord. That's pretty awesome.
I'll tell you what, though, man. I'll tell you what right now. I wish I had like nacho cheese sauce. If I had nacho cheese sauce, I could take just a handful of nachos and pour them over a plate and just take that cheese sauce, heat it up in the microwave. Oh, wait, I don't have a microwave, though. Boil it up in a pan and just pour it all over them nachos. Put some jalapeno peppers on that and a whole bunch of hot sauce and eat that sucker up like a dog eating a meaty bone in the middle of the 4th of July. And I'll tell you what, I sop all them nacho cheese. All that nacho cheese is left over. I'll sop it up with a biscuit.
Sounds interesting.
What'd you think about that?
Sounds like an interesting night.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. We have had one heck of a fun night here tonight. Let me go ahead and shout out this wonderful participation list. We got Philo Fire, Go-Kart Bob, Bone Breaking Action, where Dusty Rhodes makes nachos is real. We got, I think Connie Joe was here earlier. Let's see here. We got, Bone Breaking Action's been here for a little bit. Fizzy was here as well. DD74 catching in chat a long while back. And a lot of chat going on earlier. Crunchy B, of course. Can't go by tonight without mentioning Crunchy B. Nicole Ackerman. And let's see. Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
Wait, Michael Fontaine?
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine. You know what I'm going to do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna say his name like I was some guy who opened his door and caught his wife with another man, but didn't really give a crap because he's so used to that sort of thing. Anyway, okay, here I go. You ready?
Sure.
Walk in. This is me walking. I open my door. Oh, baby. Oh, Michael. Oh, Michael. And then I turn around. Michael Fontaine! And why didn't you say you were going to do that to my wife? Why, you son of a gun, you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, your turn. You got to come up with a different way to say his name, like.
I think you got me frozen.
No, go ahead. You gotta.
Michael Fontaine. How's that?
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were gonna set up like a whole scenario. You know.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna say his name. Like I woke up and realized my tax returns didn't come back. Okay, here I go. I'm sleeping. Oh, I better check and see my tax returns. Click. Michael Fontaine! They haven't come in yet.
You're something else.
Okay, your turn.
Anyway, do you want to watch?
One more. Let's hear you say a scenario.
Oh, here we go now.
Yeah.
Michael Fontaine.
Wait, that wasn't the story. You got to tell a story when you do
No
it.
stories.
Yeah, like that's how we used to do. Remember? Oh wait,
You seem like you're telling them just fine.
you weren't on the show back then. But me and Saji and Keith's dad, we used to do the whole Michael Fontaine scenarios. But anyway, Firefire knows what I'm talking about, don't you, Firefire? She said, I miss these scenarios, the Michael Fontaine. No, but seriously though, folks, we have had a fantastic show. It's been a fun ride. You know, earlier on, me and Saji, we did our thing. And me and Amazon Line, we're doing our thing. And we're just chilling. You know, we're just sitting back, maxing, relaxing, playing some b-ball. Why all of a sudden life is happening around us. But you know what? I wanted this to be a light and fun show, and a show that wasn't so heavy-handed and with politics and you know, all the other stuff that's going on in the world right now, disasters and whatnot have you. Because you know what? We have all had drama in our life the past couple of weeks. And I just think that it's time for the laughs to come in. I like laughing and I enjoy it. And, you know, you got to distract yourself with some fun times, you know, because like at the beginning of the show, and I said I would recap what I said at the beginning of the show about the fundraiser. You know, these are tough times they're going through. You know what I'm saying? And I understand why people can't donate. And I understand why, you know, a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But we do appreciate each and every one of your donations, whoever did the donating. And we do need quite a bit more money. Throwing it out here on this live stream that, you give what you can. And if you can't give, like we said, we know times are tough and everything. Then you can share it. You can give us your prayers. We, could always use prayers. And I just wanted to retouch on that, as we did at the beginning of the show. So here's, once again, I'm going to put the link to the fundraiser in the chat. And, so Amazon line, do you want to touch on that a little bit? I don't know, maybe for people just tuning in or audiences that will tune in later that don't know about the GoFundMe.
The GoFundMe is for my 2 nephews and possibly niece. She is a new mom, and I just want them to have a fair chance at starting life. My brother passed last week, and my 2 nephews lost their mother 4 years prior to that. So they're really going to need our help, and I just would like the community to come together and help them.
Oh, I was just getting ready to paste that. Thank you, Follow Fire. Thanks for sharing that.
Thank you, Follow Fire.
Okay, so there we go. Well, I don't have to post it now. I did go back and try to post it. It's up there. So anybody that wants to even just check it out and see what's going on, if you missed anything we talked about during the show, then you can go ahead and click on file. I can't talk now. Philo Fire's link, and it'll take you to the page. And just please and thank you. Amazon?
Yes.
I think we are nearing the end of the broadcast. Is there any final thoughts that you would like to lay on the audience before we go?
Just, even if you can't donate, just lots of prayers, everyone, please, for them. And peace and love to all. And I hope to see you next week in Hebrew 77. It's been fun. Can't wait to do it again. Peace and love, everyone.
All right. And all I wanted to add is thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks for everyone who lurked and will watch this later. And, I enjoy doing these Shifty Sundays. And I know that you guys have been very loyal, throughout the years. I think we've had Shifty Sunday for about 7, maybe 8 years, maybe 7 years now, I do believe. And you have been following us all throughout, off and on, and it doesn't go unappreciated. We're all a big family here. So with that being said, for Amazon Lion, this has been Hebrew 77. And this has been Shifty Sunday. Good night, everybody. Stay safe. Well, that was the end of the show. And as far as shows go, this one was boss, don't you know? Thanks for kindly stopping by Shifty Sunday. And we'll see you folks all again next time. Same Shifty Sunday time, same Shifty Sunday channel right here on Hebrew 77 channel. for Amazon Lion and Hebrews77, and anybody else who might be on this week's broadcast, we'd like to wish you a good night, drive home safely, and don't forget to tip your waitresses. Just don't tip them too far, they might fall over. Thanks, folks. Have a wonderful night.